Hey there, Tiger. Yeah, you, over there.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Sorry, I do terrible knife impressions. Today we're going to be checking out the Zero Tolerance 0350 TS, even though everyone else reviewed it 4 years ago. Oh, and the TS stands for, you guessed it, Tiger Stripe. Rower. I do terrible tiger impressions too. The 0350 is a stout, slightly heavy everyday carry knife made by Zero Tolerance that feels like it can take a beating. And if you don't believe me, the box says proudly overbuilt in the USA. And maybe these days all we can believe is product packaging and not news. So let's take a look at those dimensions or, whatever, as long as that's cool with you, right? Like the overall length, the blade length, the cutting edge, the handle grip area, the spine thickness, handle thickness, and the weight. Remember, it said overbuilt. The 0350 TS, sent to me by the Chill Bros over at Optics Planet, has a blade with a drop point hollow grind made out of the old reliable S30V steel. It has that recurve, which some people have problems with sharpening, I guess. That's what I hear anyway. I don't. I mean, I'm not bragging or anything, but my other recurve blades do fine on my sharp maker. The 0350 TS blade, you might have noticed, has a tungsten DLC coating on the blade that's stripy. The Tiger Stripes are part of Zero Tolerance's Sexy Tiger line of tactical accessories, bags, underwear, and fingerless gloves. Seriously, I'm not joking. You may have also noticed the 0350 TS is an assisted opening knife. It's got that patented speed-safe assisted opening found on many Kershaws and Zero Tolerance's knives. So it means it's got a solid, consistent opening like you're used to. It's a loud opening, so you may not have a tactical advantage against the rope you're cutting when you whip it out. You can either deploy it by using the flipper coming out of the back of the handle, which is not a feather touch, but it gives you enough resistance to prevent a pocket accident. Plus, it ain't scary. You can hold your hand in front of it, and the blade stops mid-deployment if there's something in the way. Then there's the thumb studs. I've always found thumb studs on a speed safe a bit redundant. They're usually too close to the handle to be effective because you have to place a lot of force on them. Now, enough to where you could potentially slip once it's deployed and cut yourself. I don't like doing it. I haven't yet, and I've never felt comfortable with any of them on my speed safe. Use the thumb stud on the back. Use the flipper stud on the back and you'll be good. The blade is locked into place by a thick liner lock made of stainless steel, which looks to be about half as wide as the thickest part of the tang. You can open the knife and close it with one hand. The liner is easy to disengage, although the closing is always a bit awkward on an assisted blade because you're encountering resistance from the torsion bar as you close it. The handle on this baby is great. It's comfortable and just at the edge of being big enough. It's comfortable, even the jimping on the top is pretty inoffensive because it's so far apart and sort of rounded. It has some tail jimping too, although my hand never comes in contact with that. Maybe it's for looks. I appreciate the finger groove up front for your index finger. It gives you control while cutting or combat. It also allows you to have a tight grip and some pivot action as you're doing stuff like this in the air. Air cutting. It's sort of like air guitar, but except you have something sharp in your hand. So one of those, in theory, makes you look like you know how to play a guitar, and the other, in theory, makes you look like you know how to use a knife. The pocket clip is reversible to all four positions, so it should just make about every mofo happy. It came tip down blade forward in my right pocket out of the box, presumably because Zero Tolerance is screwing with me. The pocket clip has a matte finish and it's nice and tight, although I wouldn't call it super deep carry because a little bit sticks out. Alright, so let's start with some gateway cutting. With cardboard. While I talk about some stuff, the 0350 TS is an excellent quality made in USA blade. This isn't a lightweight carry, everyday carry blade, but it's a midweight, harder use blade with quick deployment and good ergonomics. I wear a uniform for work, so I prefer a sub 4-ounce blade, or it begins to break my pocket from the corners because of the weight. Like literally they start to tear. Although maybe my flashlights have a hand in that. I don't know. Let's not play the blame game here. The blade came sharp out the box, and S30V should hold an edge for a good amount of time. Now let's see how well this diamond-like coating holds up against something from my branch pile in the yard. Yeah, just pile it up somewhere over there and we'll come back and pick it up when you get a good pile going. In like 8 to 12 months, sir. When's your lease up again? Thanks, landlord. Hey, what's up? Oh, I found no QC issues with the blade or nothing like that. The blade was provided by Optics Planet for review, like I said earlier. They gave me an exclusive coupon code found in the video description to use for just about anything on their site. Except for a few things like, for example, zero tolerance knives. Yeah, I know, the world's not fair. But if you do decide to buy it there, follow my links below or use my coupon code for anything else on the site. Not because I make money off of it or anything, but because if you buy stuff from them through my links and my coupon codes, then they send me more stuff for review. That's how it works. I'm not made of money. But if you hate discounts and don't like coupon codes and don't like doing things I tell you, that's fine too. So let's wrap up the damn sales pitch and check with that diamond-like coating. How does it look? Well, better than the Nimravis did after a little bit of work, am I right? A knife is supposed to look used, right? If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.